Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Happy December. I'll have to change my background soon to be snowy. This is a reading for Libra Collective, Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, any placement. I'll share tarot and oracle cards as well as channeled messages as I receive them. You can find this reading pertains to any area of your life. And we have bravery, door, treachery, and freedom. Those are our first 4 cards out. Wow. Okay. Well, I can tell you, we actually had from a totally separate deck, different creator and everything. Your weekly reading, the last reading I did for you, we had a snake card come in and it did say treachery. So this could be some sort of hidden danger that you don't suspect or some sort of indication of, it says on the card, indication of misfortune, illness of some kind. And there's bravery though here, looks like bravery, and also some sort of a door. So this is being aware of opportunities and honoring, and honoring someone that is dear to you, possibly too. So there's an opening of a new possibility. It can also be a new challenge, though. I will tell you truthfully what I receive. And then we do have good news, though. So there's like, it's something here that feels unfortunate, a misfortune of some kind, requiring courage and bravery here with the sword here. More clarity is needed. There's more information that needs to be revealed about how to handle something maybe. And then there's this door, this proposal of some kind. And there is freedom with this bird flying. Looks like a bluebird of happiness, but this is something, there is good news mixed in with this. So obviously only take what resonates, leave the rest. It's not going to pertain to everybody, right? Of course not. And people usually ask about this deck. All the decks I use are down below, but this is the Tea Leaf and Dream Oracle by Tarot Oracle Boutique. And now I'm using the Winter Waite Redux Stars Edition by Tarot Collectibles. What do we have? Couldn't wait to get this deck out. I love it. King of Swords. As I said, there is more information to know about something, to learn about something. You don't have all the details. Could be surgery too, based on the other cards here. I don't always get that off the King of Swords, but I do get that now. And on the, okay, they wanted me to cut in the middle of the deck, and in the middle of the deck we have Justice here. Now, Libra, that is one of our cards, right? That's like the card for Libra. That's only for Libra. Because the Empress we share with Taurus, right? So this is like, it's kind of like there's this opportunity to show how brave you are. There's something here about needing to sign off on something first, though. Yeah, it does feel like there's some sort of truth here. There's an emphasis on determination. And if you see something as a beginning or an end, that's coming into, it feels like. Okay, so it's kind of like, perspectives here are important. And you have the Knight of Swords, so there's rushing in. Kind of like feeling as though you have to make a quick decision on something here, being on your toes. Bottom of the deck, you have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so again, it feels like there could be good news regarding finances or something in the 3D, something to do with your resources. Okay. It's just interesting because we start out with this like treacherous energy, but then we have 2 kings, a knight, and justice showing up. There's a lot of people involved with whatever this is. It could be an important decision you're having to make. What else do we have? King of Swords. So that's like the king of, analysis, of cognition, king of cognition, King of Pentacles, king of resources, right? King of, your resources are like your time, your health, your money, your possessions even. It's like kind of like wanting to rewind the clock too. It feels like something maybe feels unfair. And we have the Ace of Wands here. You're taking some sort of bold action to address something head on, fiercely, it looks like. I'm getting an energy of, I'm hearing the words like cutting it out, cutting something out. Maybe you are cutting something out. We have this one tree all on its own on this card, and it's getting my attention. And it feels as though what I'm hearing, believe it or not, I'm hearing one room schoolhouse. Now, why I'm getting that, I do not know, but it does feel kind of like either you feel like you're on your own with something, with a particular, like a hard lesson to learn or something, or you're moving forward on your own. But it does feel as though you're having to step into this bold energy. And Temperance here. I think some of you, you're weighing options. When I have Justice and Temperance together, that's so much like a weighing, balancing things out. There's this, you may need to be patient as you wait for something, and it could be scary too, actually. I do feel that. But then there's some sort of inspirational news coming in. I'm hearing an energy about like how far you'll let something go. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this, with the Wheel of Fortune underneath door, it does feel like it's a fortunate turn of events in some way, because you go with your heart. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's just, that's what it feels like. It's like you went with your heart on this. And I don't usually get that off the Wheel of Fortune, but I do get that now. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, they're a great team, right? For some of you, you may be having some sort of partnership or meeting or talking to somebody that is going to help you with your abundance. Could feel, it could be someone older than you too. Older female in energy is also now coming in. I hear something about something lying dormant too. And then I'm hearing like where did I go wrong here? Okay, we have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, more people. Look at, now you have 3 knights, 2 kings, and a queen. There are a lot of people here, and it involves a decision of some kind, it looks like. And they're wanting me to put these to the side. I don't know why. So it could be like, I don't know if you have children that are weighing in on a particular situation, or but it's like, there's also this like who to give, like what are you giving to? A cause. There's cause and effect coming in. I'm just getting a lot of channeled messages, making the best choice for you. That's coming in. They're telling me about the Gemini full moon triggering something. Your next reading will be on the Gemini full moon on December 4th. That's what it'll be about, and that kind of energy. I do get victory and success. You're getting a lot of attention right now. There's a lot of attention being put your way. Gemini is a fellow air sign too. This could increase communication for a lot of you. But you have so many court cards in this reading. This is very unusual. This is an unusual circumstance. Whatever this isn't something that you deal with every day. There's definitely an unusual set of circumstances here that's needing your immediate attention. It feels like, yeah, immediate attention. Okay, and that was a hopper. I almost ignored it, and it came out anyway. What is it? I feel like it's going to be transformation card. Oh, it's the Fool card. Okay, so similar to transformation, but because you know what else too. So the Death card, the transformation card, it does have that white rose of intention, as does the Fool card. And I think it's on their flag, right? On the Death and Transformation card. But this is, usually it's a white rose, but here it's red. So there's like something here about, you really needing to be all in with something and really fully believing in something in order for it to work. Okay. This new beginning, this new, it's like something's being set up for you. It feels like it's paving the way. So having that optimism here. Oh man. Wow. This is big here, whatever this is. There's, again, a lot of people, a whole team of people like weighing in. And we have the 10 of Swords here. Sometimes, again, that's another card. It can indicate surgery, but let's see, we have 1, 2, 3 cards here. or 3 birds here. They look like maybe some sort of they remind me of I don't know if it's a thrush or if it's there's another bird. It's I can't think of the name of it, but it has like an upside down red heart on its chest, but it doesn't look exactly like that. See, it does this one. They're brown with white and red, and the one I'm thinking of is black with white and red, and it's a little more like striking. It's a grosbeak. It's that's what the one I'm thinking of is. Okay, and then you have wow, you have the Page of Swords, the Star, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. So there's some sort of, again, you need to learn more. There's more to be learned. There's hesitation here when it comes to something, when it comes to an ending and a beginning, or a decision in some way, the right path. We have the Star card here. I do have to cover that one part. And this is about healing, okay? This is an energy of healing. So there's something here about also how you're being treated is what I'm hearing. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles could be some sort of new potential, new opportunity, but there's going to be collaboration. You're going to have to collaborate here. And it could be collaborating, teamwork with some of these people that are in these cards. There's just so many people. Now with the Star card, always remember you are connected. You are of the divine. You are indeed divine. And this is about you having spiritual knowledge and wisdom above and beyond maybe those around you. You've advanced in that in some way. It feels like for some of you, you may be feeling as though you're crossing a threshold or going into unknown territory. This is about really being strong, persevering, taking a stand with the Seven of Wands. There's a lot coming in here, a lot. You might be getting a lot of communication, a lot of back and forth even. What else do we have? Libra Collective, please. And if Libra, I have been adding Friday afternoon readings too. They're sort of shortened readings, so I have been adding those. So I usually post, those of you who are new here, I post Sunday, usually around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then that's your weekly reading. And then I usually do a Tuesday reading, a Thursday reading. Those post around 10 or 11 in the morning, generally Eastern Standard Time. And then I do another reading on Fridays. I've been adding kind of a bonus reading usually at the end of the week before the weekend, and that's usually on Friday afternoons. So if you're curious, if you're new here, there's a whole clump of cards. I'm going to take the one on top, and that is the it's the Two of Wands. You're given an opportunity here, and there's almost like there's no, you might feel like you actually don't have an option when you do indeed have an option here. But it's a heavy choice. It feels like a heavy choice. So what is this about? Tell us more, please. Seven of Pentacles. It feels like for a lot of you, or for some of you anyway, it's almost like I'm hearing you questioning, I trusted my intuition and look where it got me. That's what I'm hearing. Let's get the card 77. Oops, that's 44. That's a sign of encouragement. Keep going. Your hard work will pay off. So energy of like persevering. 77, maybe the year 77 resonates. Yeah, so this is inner wisdom. So this is connecting in with spirituality and intuition. There's something here too, I'm hearing about like a robotic, so I'm feeling kind of robotic. Either there's robotics involved, I know it's randomly specific, or it could be that you're feeling like you're having to go through the motions of something. It kind of, I feel as though like you're waiting for a miracle or something. A miracle, like you're asking for a miracle, because they're really focusing me on the fact that there's like, people have things in hand here. Okay, there's something in hand here. There's something in hand here. There's something in hand here. It's a gift. Then they have, the Ace of Pentacles. There's something in hand there. And there are others, they're Ace of Wands. Obviously, there's something in hand there. So you have a couple of aces, by the way, putting that out to you. But then with the Star card and the Temperance card and the Justice card, those are all cards too where you're like, this could go either way. Something could go either way. Plus we have the bookends of the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles, and it just feels as though there's like opposite ends of a spectrum of something here, and it feels like there's just a lot in between to sort through. take it or leave it, as I always say, right? Read the disclaimer. What else do we have? I'm picking up on kidneys too, by the way, or kidney beans. Okay, so there's kidneys there. Then we have the 5 of Cups. Okay, so there are cups here that have fallen, as you can see, but there are 2 cups standing. There's something here about having patience too, even though I generally don't get that off this card. There's, again, this sort of like patience and like patience with loss or something. And loyalty. There's something here about who's going to be by your side. Okay. You could have 2 people actually, younger, two younger people, maybe even stepping up, coming in for whatever reason. They want me to have these off to the side, which is unusual. So again, there's something unusual about this circumstance here. This is definitely an unusual set of circumstances and a tough decision. And it does feel like there are a lot of people involved, like I said. But you have encouragement here, and you have this, again, this sort of like sign of inner wisdom here. I'm taking a trip too, for some of you, taking a trip. And you have the 10 of Cups. Okay, so this is, rainbow card. I love the rainbow card myself. This is one of my favorite cards in tarot because it has the rainbow on it, and that's the 10 of Cups. It has like a dream come true. There's family here. There's family support. There's love and support coming in. What else do we have? I want to get some signs of spirit cards. Kind of getting this push to kind of focus more on the angels today too. So I think we'll do that. I go where spirit leads me, right? This is actually called Signs from Spirit. Yeah, Signs from Spirit by Britta Baumann. And we have Elder. So this is about sharing your wisdom and being a source of peace and inspiration. Your experience is a treasure that lights the way for those around you. You could feel as though like all eyes are on you. I'm also feeling Aries energy. I'm actually seeing it clairvoyantly now. Aries, the symbol for Aries. So it could be Aries season. And then we have brothers coming in. So this is the ability to share your life's burdens and joys, being essential elements of a fulfilling life. So this is about your brothers in spirit watching over you. You do have a lot of male energy here in this reading in the tarot cards with the kings and the knights and, and just in general the feel. And now you have brothers. So maybe you have an older brother even too, in spirit or living, who's connecting with you on some level. We have Frost. So this is you being in a period of clarity and renewal. It's a time to embrace change and seek clarity in your thoughts and actions. Again, this is a tough decision. Whatever this is, it's a very hard decision, and it is going to require your bravery, and it is going to feel treacherous at times. But there is sort of this, you're clearing the way for others in a way too. Yeah. And I don't know if that's a responsibility you want, but it does kind of feel like that. I'm getting the month of March, or the word just March, like moving forward. And then we have Castle. Now, they were pointing out the Castle because you had a couple of cards that have the Castle in the background. The Ace of Wands has the Castle in this deck. And then also you had the 5 of Cups. There's a castle in the background there. And of course, kings and queens live in castles, right? So, and you have a lot of them. So here's Castle coming in. Even the name Castle or Cassell could mean something, Casella. And it says, an aura of safety and protection surrounds you. Focus on nurturing what you love and keep building forward, or toward the future you envision. Keep going. Bottom of the deck, my friends, you have Lantern. So it makes me think of the Hermit card. It makes me think of your own spiritual wisdom and cosmic identity is what I'm hearing. I don't always hear, I've never heard that actually. So your own cosmic identity and trusting in this. So even in the darkness, there's always a light. You carry the light within you and you bring it to your choices and decisions. You bring that clarity, that light of the lantern. Okay, so that's going to help you guide or navigate you through this difficult decision. Okay, and this is about, it's going to, this situation could cause you to rely on others and commit in some way, or have them commit to you. It could be commitment being tested, loyalty being tested, unity is a key to success here. Okay, so like you're going to have to let some people in maybe, or you're not wanting to, I don't know, but it does feel like people wanting to weigh in on a decision. You also have this sort of like just again, like kind of balancing things out. I feel I'm seeing too, someone kind of looking over a document, a letter or something, or they're saying something too about like using this for training. So maybe you yourself or are reading a handbook or a manual or something about training. Okay, maybe you're starting something too in the spring, I'm hearing. And then there's also something about like what to do with your cat. So I know, so random, right? But that is exactly what I'm getting, and that's what I will share with you. So let's get some more oracle cards. No, we're getting tarot again. So now we're going back to tarot. Okay, awesome. Great. Hey, if you enjoy this reading, please do like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, or become a member. It all really does help. Thank you so much. Appreciate you very much. Those of you who already do that, thank you. And you have the Lovers. Now, I said I was getting Gemini energy, and here we have the Lovers card. So this is some sort of choice, and you are getting divine direction when it comes to making this tough decision. And yeah, that's again, that word unity or union is coming in too. So you may be relying on others, but again, it's like kind of like everybody's going to have an opinion, but you'll know what's best. Okay, you yourself are your own highest authority. And then you have, yep, there we are, Two of Swords. I stick by what I just said, because that's part of you tuning into your own decision as you make a life-changing decision. You're tuning into your own intuition. Okay, you'll notice the blindfold, they're going within, they have the water behind them, water symbolizing intuition. And this full moon may help you make this decision. There's a decision, and it's like, again, it's being divinely guided, because here we have with this particular Seven of Cups, we have an angel in the middle, a little cherub here. Okay, there's something here too you've known since childhood. You're a brilliant seer, okay, or a seeker of truth. It's like you see the truth clearly and others may not. There's a Page of Wands. There is that message of motivation, of inspiration coming through. Again, it is a person, and they are younger than you in some way, potentially, because now you have a couple of or at least one page, several knights, 3 knights, and then all these other people. So and then we have, oh my goodness, your second 10. So you have because you have your third 10, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and they're saying with the Wheel of Fortune, trust your ability here. So trusting your abilities here. Maybe it has to do with the lantern, about seeing the light even in the darkness. There, you're seeing your way through, because you have the 10 of Cups, you have the 10 of Pentacles, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. So you have triple 10s. So 10-10 could mean something in some way or around there. Do you have, there's when I put the 10 down next to the 7, they said 10-7-2 or 77. So 10-10-7-7, around there, something like that. Okay, and then we have, again, they're saying, because this is kind of, when I put these cards down, I'm seeing this being highlighted, and they're wanting me to tell you that there's an aura of safety and protection surrounding you. Focus on nurturing what you love and keep building toward the future you envision. Okay, I'm getting a name like Mary or Donna, even Madonna, or is that Mary Magdalene, or what are you I'm getting, I'm trying to figure out what this is. What is this? It's like possibly a name that starts with C. Okay, male name starting with C, possibly 2 syllables, because they gave me like Costa, Castle, something. It's not exactly that name, maybe, but it's like, yeah, it's something close to it. 2 syllables. Interesting. I don't. Yeah. What else do we have? And then they're giving me the animal of like a beaver, working hard and being patient. And it's doing work with your hands even. What else are they giving me? Tell me, please, more. Thank you. So there's something here with the 10 of Pentacles. It's, again, there's something about focusing on like reliability. Something needs to be reliable. I'm getting goosebumps, honestly. I'm getting all these like almost like someone's touching me. So you may feel someone in your family living or not close by. There's something about being known around Christmas. There's something about Christmas time and animals in general. Animals in general, and loyalty. The number 3 is now coming in, family of 3 or 3 in general. Yeah, okay, now we have several cards. Okay, so they want to tell them, okay, oh my gosh, so there's, okay, so this is big, and I wasn't going to show all these, but we have the 11-11 card, so the 4 of Wands here, okay? Again, there's almost like some sort of navigating like this, like threshold, or feeling, it's connected to that door, okay, that up there, and then they connected it to the Ace of Pentacles, which is where they're telling me to look at that. So there's like a threshold. So there's this threshold energy. There's a Queen of Swords here. So now you have the King and Queen of Swords and the King, Queen of Pentacles. So there's something here about twos, duplicates or something. Okay, Queen of Swords. And this can have, there's something here about transformation. They're connecting it to butterflies. I'll use that deck next as I'm being asked to do that. You're getting some kind of offer in some way. And then here we have the World's card, and it says peace on earth. So, wow. There's some sort of fulfillment, completion, wholeness here. There's accomplishment. There's also travel. Some of you may be traveling in some way. I'm getting, there we have that again, right? So you have a few cards or a couple cards that indicate travel. What else? Travel may be necessary. What else do we have? What else do we have now? 1111. Remember, that's divine timing, okay? So trusting the timing and the nature of things. And then there's the fox spirit here. So learn to think on your feet. And you're smart. Listen to your instincts, okay? And there could also be just this arrival of something or someone you feel has been sneaky, tricky, hidden. Wow. Okay. And there's just a lot here. A lot here. Okay. We have concern here. We have different. I told you something feels very different here about this. There's manipulation here. In general, there's divination and there's burdens lifted. Okay, so there's something unique. This is a unique set of circumstances regarding this decision. There's something different. So find the strength in being different. You stand out. Differences are affecting the situation, okay? There's not letting your fears stop you, facing them head on and evaluating risks. Evaluate all the risks of something, okay? You also have manipulation, so figure out the true motives of something. This is you shedding light on something concealed in some way or something that needed to be revealed. It's revealed now. And you now have divination, so the answers you seek are coming. So there's an outcome that's unknown, but help will come when you need it, okay? And then you have this interesting card, and I say it's interesting because you just had the anchor in the weekly reading I did for you, and now you have in a different deck, you have burden lifted with anchor. So this is about someone helping you, okay? You're working together to bring progress. There's delegating. Again, you're gonna need to rely on other people potentially, and that is something you may not be comfortable with. All right, that is so much coming through because, like I said, there is something so different about this reading, Libra, than other readings for Libra, especially lately. I don't remember another time when I had this many court cards present in a single reading. Okay, so this is involving a lot of people, and you had one of my ultimate cards for working with people. You have the Three of Pentacles that came in too, and you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, and those are real cards of like family. So there's something about needing family support or something with this matter, whatever this is at hand. Okay, what else do we have? We're gonna use. They're wanting me to get. Okay, so we have our angel connections. No, are we doing that one? One moment. Let's see. This is important. They really want me to. I have to choose this carefully. I'm not sure exactly what, but let's see. There's a particular deck. Wait, this one. Okay, so we're doing here it is. It's the Intuit Angel deck. This is the one this is the one we want. Again, they want me to really focus on the angels, so higher beings in general, higher beings guiding. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have Danielle, the protector of infants and children, card 21. Remember I said I was feeling Aries energy? Well, this says Aries and Sagittarius on it. And I'll let you know it is 21. 21's the world card. So again, there's some sort of wholeness here, some sort of possibly travel. There's a fulfillment, an accomplishment. So this is a birth of a child, contagious joy, a zest for life, lightness of being, and wonder. Again, burdens lifted. They're connecting that. So when you feel weighed down by life or heavy emotions, Danielle will help you reconnect to the wonder and joy of living. All right. It's connected to the energy of a matter of weeks. So something within a matter of weeks. I was getting spring kind of energy too. Something connecting to the spring, maybe even February 1st. That's not spring, but because we have 2-1 twice, and you have the twos, you have a couple of twos and you have a couple of ones, So I'm thinking there's 21, 21. What's 21, 21? Okay. See where I go? I just go where I'm guided here. That's the way to do readings, I feel. Kind of like with Reiki, you know, I'm a Reiki master teacher, and I just let the energy guide me. So this is you're getting tested. Your balance is being tested. Now I know why we have temperance and justice together in a reading. So your balance is being tested, and the star card. So regarding healing, even your balance could be tested. Stay the course and remember your worth. And I want to tell you, remember your wisdom, right? Sign of inner wisdom. Here we are. Wow, this reading is going really fast. The energy is so much coming in. What else do we have for the lovely Libras? Maybe tapping into your own ability to, seek or to receive answers, right? With the divination there. And then you have Jehudiel. Sorry, I don't know how to say that. And then it's card 24, and this is connecting to Virgo energy. Virgo is the healer, right? And this energy is the angel of work and confidence. So this is about purpose, being efficient, motivated, new ideas, something being expedited. Okay, something is moving quickly. It feels like right away, because something needs to. It's kind of like you need to make up your mind about something, really. And then there is that word spring, and it's like, again, do not procrastinate with something. And they literally have the word spring on this card. And I was just telling you, I was feeling the word spring. I was feeling spring. So this is about, I help you with projects, choosing a vocation, or when you feel overwhelmed, I help you with work. And it says, don't procrastinate on something. And then you have Yeliel. So this is Aquarius energy, card 30. And this is the angel of mental force and calmness. That is going to be such a superpower for you. And it already is a superpower. This is this is the angel who battles depression. She brings in serenity, tech support, reveals lies, helps you stop overthinking, gives you clarity. She says, I fix gaps between mind and emotions, and I help navigate complex situations and people who play mind games. And then the energy of January. So maybe January 30th, even something by January 30th. And they're giving me gemstones of desert rose, adamite, and pearl on these cards. They want you to be assertive. Don't procrastinate. And there's something about saying yes to something in a matter of weeks. So something's happening in a matter of weeks. What else do we have? And then you have card 7. So this is Archangel Cassiel. This is Capricorn energy. So keeper of karma and time. And this is about boundaries, discipline, solitude, rules, tears, the paradox of light versus dark. And this is helping you balance your karma and teaching you how to grow through life's challenges, trials, and tribulations. They want you to think something over twice. They want you to go back to it, think again, just make sure that's what you want to do. They're connecting it to the day of Saturday and the gemstone of obsidian. On the bottom of the deck, you have, coming in with Sagittarius energy, card 40, you have Adnakiel. This is the angel of independence. And then you have one more. I wasn't going to get another one, but they want another one. So it's Hamaliel. All right. So first you have Anakiel, and this is the angel of freedom, spiritual growth. Again, connecting to light, power, the pineal gland, wisdom, and exploration. Again, it's wanting you to tap into your own intuition. Oh my gosh, you know what? This angel Cassiel, remember I was getting the name like Castle? Well, maybe that's partly why. So there's something here about the timing. Okay. And yeah. Helping you go through life's challenges, trials, and tribulations, right? Okay, so then we have angel, another Virgo energy. So card 37, Hamaliel. Okay, sorry, I don't know how to say all these. Anyway, this is the angel of logic and perseverance, and this is about, he's saying you're ready. Okay, it's connecting to the gemstone of peridot, lovely lime green. This is about responsibility, development, precision, work, harvest, order, intellect, and detail. So this is about helping you reap the harvest of your full potential through a deliberate process of development. Something is developing in exactly the exact time it's supposed to, but there's another thing they're wanting me to remind you of. Your hands are the one at the wheel. You're at the ultimate wheel there. Remember, you had the wheel of fortune. What else do we have, please? What else do we have? This is an angel deck. I don't know the name of it. It's not on the back, but it's by Maruka X. So you'd have to go to their Etsy shop to find it, but it is one of their angel decks. So I just show you because I don't have the name to put down below. You have card 74, Embrace the Dark. So there's another card now telling you about dark versus light, right? So this is allowing yourself to feel and be present, to hold, nurture those dark, unlit parts of yourself, and life will begin to expand because of it. So it's like embracing the darkness and trusting the journey here. And compromise is needed with card 73. I feel like 73 is a repeat number. You're getting 73, 37. That could resonate for you. And I just looked at the clock, the timer, it's at 35, 37. So there again, 37, 73. I mean, 3 and 7, 7 and 3 are their 10s. So there's a new path here for you. This says in order to have a positive outcome, it's necessary to compromise to create a win-win resolution. It kind of reminds me, very much reminds me of a 2 of Swords. Look at that, right? Doesn't it? Look at that. It's incredible. So this, but it's, yeah, compromise. It's kind of like you're needing to balance logic with intuition, right? So it's like there's, you know, each one has truth within it. So it's up to you to kind of see the clarity. And remember, that's one of your gifts. You're a seeker of truth. You're able to see things others cannot. It's always been that way for you, my friend. And we have Take Initiative, card 17. And that is the star card. It's taking your healing into your own hands. Because 17 would be the star card. And you had the star card. That's how I know I'm to talk about it. So this is about waiting for things to happen, not working. You have to make your own way forward and put yourself in a position to win. They just wanted 3 on that. Okay, and now we're going to get, you already have angel numbers, but they're wanting another one from this deck. Angel number. Nope, they want celestial angel numbers. Okay, so we're going to do celestial angel numbers. Here we are by Midnight Oracle. Celestial angel numbers. I'm hearing about high flying. High flying. Okay. Maybe that's connected to travel, flying. Sure. And pay attention to your dreams, by the way. So you have Sacred Match. This is number 222. And then you have Vibrating in Harmony, Collaboration. Yes, keep going. Balance, union. There's the word again, union and unity. Okay, so this is, it's like maybe working with others because you have collaboration, you have union. That keeps coming in. I can't stress it enough in this reading. They want me to tell you again, right? Whoa, we have 2 that came out. Oh, wow, more 7. So you have 28, 28 with transition. So there's changes that are bringing good things. There's something about you moving past something, okay? There's a spiritual shift here. And then you have self-discovery. You're going out of your comfort zone with card 777. It's about your expansion. It's about spiritually journeying. So a spiritual journey. What else? And oh, wow, 888, wielding power. 888, that's a big one. That is abundance. That's good. And you have the King and Queen of Pentacles, you have the 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You have a lot of Pentacles here. This is rewards for your efforts. This is building wealth, taking the right action, limitless energy. And you had some cards that flipped over. You have the right decision. Okay, so 26, 26. So this is overcoming, being optimistic, give fear away, releasing fear. You're an inspiration to others, by the way. We have achievement, reaching a pinnacle. This is prosperity and wealth with 68, 68. Lots of 8s coming through for you, like all of a sudden here. And then we have card 5. This is a blessed change. So this is messages from the divine, freedom, curiosity, new opportunities, and life path. So there's something here that's changing, like it feels like it could change everything. All right, let's see what else we have. Galactic Angels for you, and we will, I'm hearing right now the name like Sue, but also maybe possibly like clearing out a suitcase in some way. So there's a timeout. So life's on pause so you can catch your breath. Something's not moving forward. That could be why. What else do we have? You're going to gain some clarity here. Maybe you're using crystals, or you should use crystals, by the way. And then we have soon we will be lifting the veil and you will see the light. Because right now there's this darkness. There is, okay? But they're going to be lifting the light here momentarily, it feels like. Speaking of crystals now, we should get the crystal deck out. Whoops. May hear my bells here. My jingle bells. All right, what else do we have? How can you stay high vibing? You have Iolite here, so this is shifting your money mindset in some way. Money might not matter in whatever this is. And then you have Amazonite, loosen your grip, right? Because you're being asked again to kind of go outside your comfort zone and yeah, be open, right? And then you have it's time to transform with Malachite. And what else? And you have rhodochrosite, remember your worth. You're getting this again about remembering your worth, okay? And because you had 2121, that was a test of your balance, and this is staying the course and remembering your worth. So this is what I have. Like I said, it seems like a very unusual set of circumstances, a tough decision, may require unity. There may be a lot of, people involved in whatever this is, but it does seem that, remembering your worth, staying open and realizing, and kind of like loosening your grip on exactly how something should be, but could be helpful, and just having that kind of lightness of being even in this dark, heavy time. So that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. And you know how to show support through likes, comments, hypes. Thank you so much.